Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome once again, Jimbai Kitchen. I don't know what's in my mind to make. Something come to my mind, and I want to really make something called corned beef. One of my favorite. I love corned beef, folks. I must tell you. And if I tell you something, you when I make this, you could, if you don't eat beef, corned beef, you could make it with corn mutton or any kind of a corn. Corn mutton. You could make the same way I'm gonna make this corned beef. One of my favorite. Welcome back, Jimbai's Kitchen. How you feeling, everybody? Kind of a chilly on the outside. Season greetings to everyone. So, if you're a beef eater, if you love to eat beef, you could make corned beef the way I'm gonna make it now. Also, another thing, if you're not a beef eater, you could make corn mutton the same way I'm going to make it right now, right? And these are ground beef or ground mutton that you can find in package in the supermarkets or the store anywhere, right? So you're going to come with me now to my kitchen and let's make some corned beef. Yeah, welcome back, Jimbai Kitchen. How you feeling, everybody? My special people. Yeah. Kind of a chilly, kind of a snowy. Looks like a nice Christmas tree there, right? Yeah. Now, to begin this process of this corned beef, all right, I gotta use one lettuce. When I say lettuce, celery. See, celery prongs. It just means that this one grew a little bit in the refrigerator, which is not bad. Yeah, look at it. Nice. And I got me a few garlic here from this rack of garlic. I'm going to use maybe about 3 cloves of garlic. Right? 1. Or you could say fegs. 2. 3. This is perfect garlic because I'm going to add some garlic powder inside too. I love garlic powder. There's just a little freshness of garlic here and a little onion. This would be perfect for this. Actually, I'm going to do 2 cans. I love corned beef, so I will do 2 cans of corned beef. I'll show you right now. I got two cans here, all right, of corned beef. And I don't know why I love it. Now, remember I told you you could use corn mutton instead of corned beef, all right, if you're not a beef eater, all right? And mutton is meat, the ground meat that came from sheep or lamb, you know. You know how many of you from the Caribbean, you call the bigger lamb sheep, or the adult lamb you call sheep, and the baby you call lamb or lammy. But in America, North America, in South America, yeah, you say lammy or lamb with a small sheep. Now, in North America, though, things have changed. They don't say sheep anymore, you know. Everything is lamb, lamb, lamb. It confused me before. I was like, oh man, I'm not going to eat no baby lamb, no baby sheep. But that's how it is, you know. Just like when in South America you learn to say "e," in North America they say "ah," right? All right. So now, so I got the corned beef here. I'm going to show you the preparation. It's very simple and straightforward. You don't have to be a superstar or a scientist to really make corned beef, right? So what I'll do, I'll cut this up. And something I want to note. See these cans here? Unlike corn mutton, they do not come. If they have a container like this can, then it may come with something called a key. This is like a personalized key for this can. It doesn't work for a car. It doesn't work for something else, but it will work for the can. Because it has a clip here that you have to be very careful. All right, when you open it, when this little pin here, careful, don't let it hit your finger or your hand. It could cut you very sharp. But it's made to grab, so the key can grab into this here. All right, into this part here, and then you could turn accordingly. All right, you turn accordingly to run this to get a clean cut, a very neat cut around the can without damaging your fingers or your hand or even the can. What you want to do is take this edge. You see the edge of this key here? You're going to make sure when you turn, I will show you, all right? When you turn, you're turning this key edge against the edge of this rim. Right away around the can, so you have a clean cut, all right? Yeah, so I'm going to start off by cutting up these ingredients, and I'll show you. Very straightforward, as I said before, and, you know, this is a very fast and delicious dish. Now, I want to show you this process. With this celery here, the same as eggplant or cabbage or celery, what you want to do, whenever you do something like this, you want to make sure, or broccoli is the same thing, you want to make sure there's no sand. You wash it thoroughly, make sure there's no sand or little soil between, because these came from the ground, from the earth as they planted, and you know, professionals may want to clean it nicely through machines and so, but you know, little particles might be left in between these stems, so you want to wash it thoroughly, like what I did here, right? So you have a everlasting life or everlasting dish. Looks like a nice little plant to plant back and grow, right? Yeah. So I'm going to cut this up now. I'm going to start with the onion. As I do it like this, nice and easy, nice and easy. The small onion will be perfect for this 2 cans of corned beef, because I don't want to put too much onion, so it's going to be more of an oniony flavor. You know, I don't want the onion to take over the taste of that corned beef, all right? Because corned beef and sardine and corn mutton, they stand alone with their own taste. So I'm going to do this now. I'm going to just peel it away. Just want to show you the process of peeling this wonderful onion here. Nice. Take another half and just want to pull out the skin a little bit. So nicely done. And just put that aside. Later on I'll discard it. And now I want to cut it. Don't have to be a superstar or a scientist to cut onion. You know, whatever shape it comes in, it's done with, that's okay. But you could try your best to do a little thinner. Now, you may want to eat a lot of big piece onions. That's fine. You could continue the dish with big pieces of onions. But me, you know, eating corned beef, I like the onion to be a little bit dissolved, or not fully dissolved, but little bits and bites of the onion will be great, all right? So now this is this. Now I'm going to cut this up. Could join all together, doesn't matter. So I'm going to cut this up because it's going to be all combined together in that corned beef. All right, it's going to be all combined. So this is just to enhance the flavor. This celery is kind of an option. You know, no big deal. But I tried it before, and I love the flavor. I love the flavor, the taste that it gives. And this is how you do the garlic. Show you the easy way also. All you got to do, you mash this garlic done like this one tap, and the skin comes out automatically, immediately, like that. So you don't have to burn your fingers. You know, back in the Caribbean, I remember back in the days, the old people, especially, you know, I would not use the word that they weren't civilized, but you know, as life goes on, we pass through each and every day, we learn something different. All right. Usually, especially the ladies, when they have to peel a lot of garlic, they would peel like this, try to get a skin out like this, and when they're done, the finger inside is burning because the garlic has this kind of a strong spiciness, all right, by itself. It has an individual taste that's very, very sharp, and it burns the finger. And then I noticed they put it in oil, or they put it in a bowl of water, and then they wet the finger and go back again, all right? So no need to do that. All you got to do is just mash it one time, and then you get all the whole skin come out like that. So you're not messing up your fingers to give it that burning sense of effect there. I want to show you once again. I'm going to press it down like that, and then I'm going to just cut the edge off like that, and here it is. Garlic, all right? So that's an easy, very, very easy way to peel garlic without having to burn your hands, soak your fingers in oil and all of that. I think this little garlic is good. 3 little small cloves of garlic for this 2 cans of corned beef, because I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder also, all right? So now, I got this preparation done here for this corned beef. Very easy and simple dish, folks. You could make it my way. You could make it, this is a dish you could use, let's say you want to go out, you're in a rush, you could just dump this in the can, cut up some of these fast, and you get it done. So I'm going to show you. So here I have, you could use a curry here, you could use a small saucepan, you could use a small pot, doesn't matter, but I think a curry here is better for this, stainless steel, cast iron kind of equipment here. So I want to turn this up, the heat on medium, all right? Want to turn the heat on medium, want to burn out this little water in there, and then I'll show you the process. Alright, meantime the pot is coming to a heated temperature to burn that little liquid water before I throw the oil. I want to show you, it's good to always have these prepared already. You just want to open it like this. Remember, I put a key in this little notch here, and you want to turn. When you turn, make sure the key rim, you're going to hear a little click. It means you're ready to turn. And look carefully. Look carefully, you see what's taking place here. There's a corned beef inside of the can, so or the container. You want to run this edge of the key right around the rim of this corned beef here to have a very neat cut. And at the same time, you're going to have this in circle that's grabbing to the key, so you know you're having a neat cut at this point. So I'm going to cut this up. And another thing, very importantly, when you open this, you don't want to keep it over 5 minutes, all right, in the can, because anything that's in an aluminum tin or a container gets contaminated very fast. Don't want to do that. Beautiful corned beef. And remember, once again, if you're not a corned beef eater, then you could also do this with corn mutton the same way. So let's get back to the pan, because the pan is pretty hot right now. So we got one prepared with the vegetables all cut up, and we have the other one here that will take less than 30 seconds to cut, all right? Now in this pan here, the pan came up to a very nice heated temperature at this point. So what I want to do, I want to just take a little bit of oil and guesstimate let's say 1 tablespoon of oil. Not much oil needed for that because I don't want to be too oily corned beef at this point. So I'll bring this up to temperature. All right, and then I'm going to start with the ingredients first. I have two options, whether I could put the vegetables I cut up with the garlic and the onion, the celery first, and then put the can, which I might decide, or I could put the corned beef first just to fry up a little bit, then put the vegetables. Me personally, I'll tell you what, I always love the onion kind of not too well done. And it's always good for the organs when it's not too well done with the garlic and the celery. So I want to have this vegetable texture in the corned beef also. All right, so I'm going to wait for that to come to a temperature. And in the meantime, I'm going to try to get the other can open. And very important to hear the click. Very important. I heard that click just now, so I want to turn. You heard that? I want to keep turning, and once again, want to gauge this key slot here, the entrance, okay, where the pole ends off with the key handle. You want to run the neck of the key right here against this rim. Once again, I just want to show you so that you could remember it. At any time, you could always rewind the segment and pause it and see what's taking place. Want to run it, and I tell you, the corned beef is pretty good. This is already, let's say, 80% cooked through. All right, when you put it in the pan, it's going to be the other 80%. So I'm going to leave these and start the cooking process. Now, I got the corned beef all prepared to go instantly into this pot, all right? And now the oil came to a wonderful temperature at this time. So now I'm going to grab me one of these big pot spoon because I don't want to burn my hand. You could actually use a small, with this kind of a pan, you could use a small, you have an option, a smaller spoon, but my advice to use a big spoon where you don't have to interfere with your hands and so. So I'm going to drop the corned beef in here first. And that's the sound I'm looking for, right? This is the sound I'm looking for right now. So I want to kind of keep it on a medium heat. Because I don't want to burn the corned beef. I just wanted to stir fry it before I add the ingredients. So here it is. I'm kind of trying to cook through the other, let's say 20% into this meat now. And all the pasteurized product that was sitting in here to keep this pasteurized and fresh, right? I'm trying to burn it out right now. Very important that you do so. Any canned product that you open, you try to put it on the fire in the oil or something just to burn out the pasteurized process. Now this can here I got to open, I took the corned beef out. Very importantly, what you do is discard of this because you don't want to, these are very dangerous. They could cut your finger, cut your hand, even you step on it by mistake and you cut your foot. And you don't want to do that. So very sharply, then you're going to just close it back like this. You're not going to be able to seal it. Now, with the keys here, you could always save these keys in case you should have another can like this without a key. What you do is unravel. All you have to do is go anti-clockwise and you unravel it from that metal. Now remember, this metal is very dangerous, so if you would like to save the key, all you got to do is unravel back this, and you could use this key over and over for another container. or another corned beef or corned mutton, wherever they have the knots to use a key from a can. You could also use this. Just want to show you. You unravel anti-clockwise, and you do it like this. Just take your time. Make sure your hands don't interfere with it. Your hands don't get cut with during this process. You want to just unravel it from that notch. Look at that. I want to show you. You might have a little ups and downs doing it, but it's all good. When it's done, it's a good result, because you're going to have a spare key with you. Now this piece here, you want to just hold it very carefully and turn. You have to kind of maintain the atmosphere of setting it together so the key could come out nice and easy. You don't want to force yourself, and there it is. So simple. And this is the edge that you began from the can, where you put a key inside of here to make a grab, and then you start turning. So very simple. And then you have an extra key to save. All right. So that's another step of maintaining a key that could be reused several times in other containers. Now, okay, so now I'm showing you. Meantime, the corned beef is coming to come here. I want to kind of burn it up nicely. And then I'm going to throw the ingredients after. All right. All right. So on medium heat, this is cooked through, I would say, 99%. And now it's time to add in the celery, the onion, and the garlic. So I'm carefully doing this so that I don't lose the flavor from these vegetables also. I want to turn it up. So whatever they're losing, all the liquid that the vegetables are losing, all the protein, the vegetables, the vitamin, will go into this wonderful corned beef. And with this, whenever I do corned beef, I must say, I have to say hello to a wonderful person from all the way from the British Virgin Islands, and it's none other than Miss Shanti. Miss Shanti, the first time I ever ate corned beef, corned beef was from, I ate corned beef before, but this preparation was done by Miss Shanti, and she showed me how to make this, and the way that I'm doing it right now. And I must say, Miss Shanti, big up to you and your son Jeremy, and all your entire family there in the British Virgin Islands, because I remember you made it this way, and it was very, very tasty. And that's the time where I have learned really to make corned beef this way. All right, so ever since there, I've been making corned beef, and I always remember when you taught me, you showed me, and you made the corned beef this way, and I tried it, and I loved it from ever since. So I'm going to just let it cook through. All right, now the corned beef is looking very, very greatly there. The color has came out very bright and looks like a champion. So at this point, I will add in some seasoning, which I will add some garlic powder to enhance the flavor. And the corned beef already pasteurized with a little bit of salt, so want to be careful not to put too much salt. I'm just going to put a little bit of salt to just give flavor to the vegetables. So at this point, some black pepper, ground black pepper would be fine. And then I will add a little bit of hot sauce. You could add regular jalapeno or balafaya if you want, raw pepper, but or fresh pepper. But in this case, I will add me some, just a little bit of hot sauce. Here, instead of adding regular salt, what I'll do is add some seasoned salt, which is very salty, but not as salty as the direct iodized salt, or the white salt. So with that, now I'm going to stir it up. You have smell-o-vision, you would have smelled just how wonderful this dish is right now. And it's the same way as making corned beef and cabbage, where you would steam the cabbage and then add the corned beef on it. And of course you could say corn mutton cabbage, but especially in St. Patrick's Day in North America, where they celebrate St. Patrick's Day, they wear all green and all of that, drink up a few booze, they eat corned beef and cabbage. So now that's about that. What I'll do now is add a little bit of hot sauce to enhance the flavor into a little spiciness. Now this is option. You don't really have to put pepper inside to give it too spicy. And if you're not a spicy person, then all you got to do is eliminate the pepper sauce or the hot pepper, right? Just want to turn it up a little bit. And this corned beef is ready, folks. I'm going to tell you, it's a beautiful, delicious corned beef. Words cannot express. Once again, got to say hello to Miss Shanti. And it's so sad that but everything turned out to be the best, good result. Only about 4 people injured in that cruise ship, that the Caribbean cruise ship that usually leave from New Jersey Pier and travel the Caribbean with passengers or visitors to the Bahamas and so. Well, it reached up to a big storm in the Atlantic Ocean where the winds was very heavy and the ship was going back and forth, capsizing, things were starting over. 4 people got injured, but however, they reached back safely. Well, they were trying to blame the captain, that he should have known the weather, checked the weather before he go out there. Well, remember, it's sailing in the Caribbean. It's a Caribbean cruise. And of course, I would say that after going through so many days, no one can predict or no one can control Mother Nature. They could only predict and say it's going to be a light storm, it's going to be a heavy storm, it's going to be sunshine or snow. And I must tell you, or rain, they could only predict that, but they cannot control what Mother Nature's have to offer. So at that point, Mother Nature's through a big rainstorm, windstorm, and was getting the boat in a scary position in the ocean. But the captain, I think, did a very great job by controlling the ship back to the land, all right? So big up to all of them. Only about 4 people got injured, and at least it's not life-threatening, all right? Very great for that. All right, folks. So here is the corned beef right now. Make it my way. You'll love it. Very simple dish. Got a few out of this big kind of a rock of garlic. I used 3, so time to put it back in the refrigerator here. I want to put it back right here. So I want to store it back immediately into the refrigerator so it stays fresh, all right? I got some scallion there I could have added. You have choices. You could have tomato, but I like it just plain and simple. Got some cucumber there. I'll show you the benefit of these one day. Yeah. So, hey, folks, how you feeling, everybody? When I get it closed back again. And of course, this here you could eat with bread. You could eat with rice, roti. Oil roti goes well with this, Yeah. But any roti could go well with this. Corned beef, folks. You could make corn mutton the same way. So now I'm going to try a taste. I want to see what it tastes like. Looks delicious right there. It's delicious. Mmm. Mmm. The salt is perfect. Now, when you're making this, you don't want to put too much salt, all right? Because it's already made with salt. That's why I chose to use seasoned salt, which is preferable. So whenever you make this corn mutton or corned beef, you want to use seasoned salt, all right? So it's perfect. Now, spices option. You could add more pepper if you want it very spicy or not, all right? And folks, with this, I must say, once again, it's a great pleasure to be with you in Jim Bai's Kitchen. And hey, let love never ends, all right? Jim Bai's Kitchen and things. All right, folks, with this, I've got to say hello to each and every one of you. You are all special to me, all right? From the heart and soul. And with this dish, Jim Bai's Kitchen, I'm Sammy. I've got to say, folks, be kind to someone that's not kind to you, and kindness will always prevail. Until the next scenery or the next segment or the next dish, Jim Bai's Kitchen with Sammy here saying, adios, mi amigos, and goodbye, everybody, and season greetings to you, wherever you are, near or far. All right, season greetings to you, whether you're celebrating Hanukkah, you're celebrating Christmas, you're celebrating Ramadan, or the Chinese New Year's, which is coming up soon, all right? I gotta say season greetings to you. Also, remember, if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel, Jim Bai's Kitchen and Things. Press the notification bell, ring the notification bell, like and share like you're crazy so others can see how to make this wonderful corned beef. All right? And also you would not miss another segment that is up on YouTube. Until the next one, once again, adios, mi amigos, and goodbye, everybody. Corned beef? Corned beef, yeah. Right there. Delicious.